From the WCNY studios, this is the 2014 Spelling Bee. Now, here are your hosts, Jim Aroney and John English.
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the 2014 edition of the WCNY Post-Standard Spelling Bee. I am Jim Aroney.
And I'm John English. The winner of today's bee will represent the four-county area of Cortland, Madison, Oswego, and Onondaga counties at the Scripps National Spelling Bee in Washington, D.C. All of us at WCNY are proud to welcome the students participating in this competition. Before we read the rules for today's bee, let's meet the judges and officials.
Our oral judges today for the Post-Standard are Tom Bohl from Syracuse University and Onondaga Community College, Mark Murphy from the Pinckney Hugo Group, and lastly, the coordinator of the 2014 WCNY Post-Standard Spelling Bee from the Post-Standard, Taylor Clark.
And finally, our pronouncer is WCNY's very own Jim Aroney. Viewers and contestants, please take note as we present the rules for today's bee.
All of our contestants must not have passed beyond the 8th grade at the time of their individual school finals and must not have reached their 15th birthday on or before August 31st, 2013. The words used in today's finals are from the 2014 Spell It and from Webster's Third New International Dictionary and its addenda section, copyright 2002, which is the final authority for the spelling bee. Words shall be pronounced according to the diacritical markings of Webster's Third International Dictionary.
In competition, after the producer gives a contestant a word, defines the word, and uses it in a specific sentence, the contestant will be encouraged to pronounce the word before spelling it. However, no contestant will be eliminated for failing to pronounce a word.
The contestant may request that the pronouncer pronounce the word again, redefine it, use it in a sentence again, provide the part of speech, provide the language or languages of origin of the word, or provide an alternate pronunciation or pronunciations. The pronouncer and judges will not entertain root word questions or requests for alternate definitions.
When a speller starts a word, he or she may stop and start over, retracing the spelling from the beginning. But in retracing, there can be no change of letters or their sequence from those first pronounced. If letters or sequences are changed in the respelling, the speller will be eliminated.
The spelling bee shall be conducted in rounds. Each contestant remaining in the bee at the start of the round shall spell one word in the round, except as provided for in a rule which will be discussed in detail in just a moment. Upon missing the spelling of a word, the contestant will immediately, with notable exceptions that we will also tell you about in just a bit, drop out of the contest. The next word on the pronouncer's list is given to the next contestant.
If none of the contestants remaining in the bee at the start of the rounds spell a word correctly during the round, all shall remain in the competition. If only one of the contestants remaining in the bee at the start of a round spells a word correctly during that round, the contestant shall be given an opportunity to spell the next word on the list.
If the contestant succeeds in correctly spelling the new word, the contestant will be declared the champion.
Otherwise, all the contestants remaining in the bee at the start of the round will remain in the competition. A new round will begin with all of the contestants spelling in their original order. And finally, the judges are in complete control of the bee. All questions will be deferred to the judges, and their decision shall be final.
All righty, now we have made the introductions and the rules have been explained. We're going to wish the best of luck to all of the 34 contestants we have for today's WCNY Post-Standard Spelling Bee, and we will begin with round one.
Our first contestant is Paige Kingsley. She's 9 years old from Volney Elementary.
Good morning, Paige. Spell hamster.
Hamster. H-A-M-S-T-E-R, hamster.
That is correct.
Next up, we have Maya McIntosh, 11 years old, from Wheeler Elementary.
Maya, the word is barley, the seed or grain of a cereal grass commonly used in the manufacture of malt beverages and also in breakfast foods and as feed for stock. Nancy usually adds barley to the soups she makes. Barley.
Barley. B-A-R-L-E-Y. Barley.
That's correct.
Tristan Piper, 11 years old, from Ramsdell Middle School.
Tristan, your word is average. Not out of the ordinary for members of the group under consideration. Joe is of average height, but appears tall because he is very thin. Average.
Average. A-V-E-R-A-G-E. Average.
That's correct.
Annalise O. Yang is from Eagle Hill Middle School. She's 12 years old.
Annalise, the word is bevel. Cut or shape to an angle. Put a slant on the edge of. Jesse will bevel the edges of the cabinet he is making for his mother. Bevel.
What's the origin?
The origin is a French word.
Bevel. B-E-V-E-L. Bevel?
That is correct.
Stephen Ponzer, 12 years old, from Cazenovia Middle School.
Hello, Stephen. The word is mermaid. A fabled marine creature usually represented as having the head, trunk, and arms of a woman, and the lower part, like the tail of a fish. The painting depicted a mermaid swimming near a sunken ship. Mermaid.
Mermaid. M-E-R-M-A-I-D. Mermaid.
That's correct.
Tess Angst Mancia is from Cortland Senior Junior High School, 12 years old.
Tess, spell polka, a vivacious couple dance of bohemian origin with 3 steps and a hop in duple time. Gwen taught her dance students the polka. Polka.
Polka. P-O-L-K-A. Polka.
That's correct.
At 11 years old, Jessica Georges is from Central Square Middle School.
Morning, Jessica. Kipper is the word. Cure by splitting, cleaning, salting, and smoking. Josh will eat one of the fish he caught and will kipper the rest. Kipper.
May I please have the language of origin?
The language of origin is English.
Are there any alternate pronunciations?
There are no alternative pronunciations.
Kipper. K-I-P-P-E-R. Kipper.
That's correct.
Aaliyah Denny, 12 years old, from Ray Middle School.
Hi, Aaliyah. The word is sumo, a Japanese form of wrestling in which a contestant loses the match if he is forced out of the ring or if any part of his body, except his feet, touches the ground. As part of their study of Japanese culture, the class watched an hour of sumo on ESPN. Sumo.
Sumo. S-U-M-O. Sumo.
That is correct.
Christian Borden, age 13, from Gillette Road Middle School.
Hi, Christian. Spell mascot. Something regarded as a cherished emblem or symbol, as of a group or institution. The mascot of Sam's Elementary School is an otter. Mascot.
Mascot. M-A-S-C-O-T. Mascot.
That's correct.
Colin Pokda is 14 years old, from Camillus Middle School.
Spell miso. A paste used in preparing soups and other foods, made by grinding a mixture of steamed rice, cooked soybeans and salt, and fermenting it in brine. Akira made a light soup of miso, spinach, and tofu. Miso.
Could I have the language of origin?
The language of origin is Japanese.
M-I-S-O. Miso.
That is correct.
Alexa Brill is from the Onondaga Central Junior Senior High School. She's 14 years old.
Alexa, spell ravel. Become untwisted, unwoven, or unwound. Fray. If Grandma drops too many stitches in the sweater, it will ravel.
Ravel. R-A-V-E-L.
That's correct.
Victor Chen is from Wellwood Middle School. He is 13 years old.
Victor, your word is errand. A trip made in order to deliver a message or to purchase or attend to something. John's most important errand this afternoon is a trip to the bank to deposit a check. Errand.
Could I have the language of origin, please?
The language of origin is English.
Errand. E-R-R-A-N-D. Errand.
That is correct.
Albert Wang, 13 years old, from the Janesville DeWitt Middle School.
Albert, the word is humble. Modest or meek in spirit, manner, or appearance, not proud or haughty. The popular movie star admitted that it was very hard for him to stay humble. Humble.
Humble. H-U-M-B-L-E. Humble.
That is correct.
Carter Leonard from the Camillus Middle School is 11 years old.
Carter, the next word is nosh. Eat a snack. Becky and her sister usually nosh on fruit after school. Nosh.
Nosh. G-N-A-S-H.
That is incorrect.
Spell it.
The spelling of nosh is N-O-S-H.
We'll fix it. And next we have Tyler Piper. He's from Ramsdell Middle School. He is 11 years old.
Tyler, spell caboose. A freight train car usually attached to the rear of a train, mainly for the use of members of a train crew. Caboose.
Caboose. C-A-B-O-O-S-E. Caboose.
That is correct.
Next up, we have Abigail Ray. She's from East Hill Elementary, and she's 10 years old.
Hi, Abigail. Spell ambulance. A vehicle equipped for transporting wounded, injured, or sick persons or animals. The sentence, the local rescue squad held a fundraiser for the purchase of a new ambulance. Ambulance.
Ambulance. A-M-B-U-L-A-N-C-E. Ambulance.
That is correct.
Snigdha Patra is from Eagle Hill Middle School. She's 11 years old.
Snigdha, spell transect. Cut across or transversely. Several earthquake fault lines transect the region around San Francisco. Transect.
Transect. T-R-A-N-S-E-C-T. Transect.
That's correct.
12-year-old Jinwen O is from the Chestnut Hill Middle School.
The word is bandersnatch, a wildly grotesque or bizarre individual. Johnny Depp portrays a bandersnatch in many of his popular films. Bandersnatch.
Bandersnatch. B-A-N-D-E-R-S-N-A-T-C-H.
That is correct.
And Kenny Zhang is 14 from Chestnut Hill Middle School.
Kenny, the word is diorama, a scenic representation, as of a theatrical stage, in which sculptured figures and lifelike details are displayed, usually in miniature, so to blend indistinguishably with a realistic painted background. Carl's diorama, depicting prehistoric civilization, was the hit of the student exhibition. Diorama.
Diorama. D-I-O-R-A-M-A. Diorama.
That is correct.
Jessica Mullen from Durkee Junior High School is 14 years old.
Hi, Jessica. Spell powwow, a North American Indian ceremony as for the cure of disease, success in hunting, victory in war, often accompanied by great noise, feasting, and dancing. A Cherokee from Arkansas performed a ceremonial dance during the annual powwow sponsored by the Native American Student Association. Powwow.
Powwow. P-O-W-W-O-W. Powwow.
That is correct.
And next up, we have Madison Groling. She's 12 from Onondaga Junior High.
Hi, Madison. The word is hurdle. An artificial barrier over which humans or horses leap in a race. Gordon cleared the last hurdle with ease and won the race. Hurdle.
Hurdle. Hurdle. Hurdle.
Correct.
At 13, Joshua Lacey Baldwin is from the H.W. Smith School.
Joshua, your word is manicure. A treatment for the care of the hands and nails, usually including massage of the hand and cleaning, shaping, and polishing of the nails. While Mimi was at the spa, she got a facial and a manicure. Manicure.
Manicure. MANICURE. Manicure.
Correct.
And Sarah Schwalbe is 14 from Onondaga Hill Middle School.
Hi, Sarah. Spell hearth. A brick, stone, or cement area of floor in front of a fireplace. Toby placed a plate of cookies and a glass of milk on the hearth for Santa. Hearth.
Are there any alternate pronunciations?
There are no alternate pronunciations.
Hearth. HEARTH.
Hearth is correct.
Cameron Graybell is 13 from Pine Grove Middle School.
Cameron, the word is fiesta. A festival. A multicultural fiesta is being planned to celebrate the town's centennial anniversary. Fiesta.
Fiesta. FIESTA. Fiesta.
Correct.
Perry Canavo is 11 and she's from the Montessori School of Syracuse.
Perry, the word is gradient. The inclination or the rate of regular or graded ascent or descent, as of a slope, roadway, or pipeline. Signs on the roadside warned of the increasing gradient ahead and cautioned drivers to check their brakes. Gradient.
Gradient. GRADIENT. Gradient.
Correct.
Matt King, age 13 from Durgee Junior High.
Matt, the word is broadleaf. A tree of Jamaica whose wood is used for boards, small pieces of lumber, shingles, and staves. The barrels were made from the wood of a broadleaf. Broadleaf.
Can I have the language of origin, please?
The language of origin is English.
Okay. Broadleaf. BROADLEAF. Broadleaf.
That is correct.
And next up, Samantha Lucas, age 11 from Manlius Pebble Hill School.
Your word to spell, Samantha, is jovial. Characterized by or showing marked good humor, especially as exhibited in mirth, hilarity, and conviviality. The jovial chef made cooking look easy and enjoyable. Jovial.
Jovial. Can I respell it?
Judges?
You have to start the word the same way.
GOVIAL. Jovial.
That's incorrect. The spelling of jovial is JOVIAL.
Next up, Bianca Gaskin. She's from the McNamara Elementary School, and she's 11 years old.
Hi, Bianca. Your word is Dracula, one who maintains a relationship like that of a vampire toward another by sapping his or her physical or emotional strength. Chris doesn't seem to realize that his boss, who emails him at all hours of the night, is a Dracula. Dracula.
Dracula. DRACULA. Dracula.
That is correct.
Griffin Mariner is 10, and he's from Lanigan Elementary.
The word for you, Griffin, is gunny sack. A large, usually rectangular bag made of a strong, coarse, loosely woven material made from jute. Cal came home from the store with a gunny sack of rice? Gunny sack.
Gunny sack. Gunnysack. Gunny sack.
Correct.
Somil Agarwal is 13, and he's from Janesville DeWitt Middle School.
Somil, the word is denim. A firm, durable, twilled, usually cotton fabric, woven with colored warp and white filling threads. Annabelle's favorite jeans are made of light green denim. Denim.
Language of origin, please.
Language of origin is French geographical.
Are there any other alternate pronunciations?
There are none.
Denim. D-E-N-I-M. Denim.
That is correct.
Grace Getman is 13 from Christian Brothers Academy.
Grace, spell primal, of or relating to the first period or state, original, primitive. Life in the remote town seems to have continued in its primal simplicity. Primal.
Sorry for interrupting you. I keep on doing that. Primal. P-R-I-M-A-L. Primal.
Correct.
And at 13 years old, Elena Kenny from Onondaga Hill Middle School.
Elena, the word is orchard, a plantation or enclosure containing fruit trees, nut-bearing trees, or sugar maples. The apple orchard is spectacular in the spring when the trees are in bloom. Orchard.
Orchard. O-R-C-H-A-R-D. Orchard.
Correct.
Joshua Wilk is 11 from Gillette Road Middle School.
Josh, alamo is the word, a tree of the genus Populus, especially an aspen. During hot afternoons in Houston, Jeff often sits under a large alamo in his backyard. Alamo.
A-L-A-M-O. Alamo.
Correct.
And to finish up this first round, it's Megan Graber from Christian Brothers Academy. She's 13 years old.
Megan, your word is jaguar, a large, powerful cat ranging from Texas to Paraguay that is larger and stockier than the leopard or the cougar and is brownish yellow or buff with black spots. Although the jaguar is a good climber, it usually stalks its prey on the ground. Jaguar.
Jaguar. J-A-G-U-A-R. Jaguar.
That is correct.
And
that is the close of round one. Congratulations, spellers.
all right, next up is Paige Kingsley again. And Paige's favorite subject in school is history.
Paige, your word is fidelity.
No.
112, I apologize. We'll move on to the next word. And that word is implement. A tool or utensil forming part of equipment for work. Dawson discovered a Paleolithic stone implement near the entrance to a cave. Implement.
Implement. I-M-P-L-E-M-E-N-T-S. Implements.
Judges? We're sorry, the word was implement. And you added an S to the end of that, which makes it incorrect.
Next up, Maya McIntosh, whose favorite subject in school is math.
All right, Maya, your word is langosta. A South or Central American spiny lobster. Beth ordered morsels of langosta and sea scallops on a skewer for an appetizer. Langosta.
Langosta. L-A-N-G-O-U-S-T-A.
That's incorrect. Langosta is spelled L-A-N-G-O-S-T-A.
And Tristan Piper, favorite subject is English.
Tristan, the word is incorruptible.
Incorruptible.
I'm sorry, I apologize. The word is incorruptible. Incapable of being bribed or changed from good to bad in morals, manners, or actions. The local police force prided itself on being incorruptible. Incorruptible.
Incorruptible. INCORRUPTIBLE. Incorruptible.
Correct.
Annalise Oyang, favorite subject is music.
Annalise, your word is cruller. A small sweet cake made of a rich egg batter formed into twisted strips and fried brown in deep fat. Olive couldn't decide whether to order a cruller or an eclair with her coffee. Cruller.
Are there any alternate pronunciations?
There are no alternate pronunciations.
Language of origin?
Language of origin is Dutch.
Part of speech?
Part of speech is a noun.
Cruller. K-R-U-L-L-E-R.
That's incorrect. The spelling of cruller is C-R-U-L-L-E-R.
And next up, Stephen Ponzer, his favorite subject is math.
Stephen, the word is androcentric. Centering or centered on or in the male, dominated by or emphasizing masculine interests or point of view. GQ and Men's Health are androcentric publications. Androcentric.
Androcentric. ANDROSENTRIC. That's a shame.
The spelling of androcentric is ANDRCENTRIC.
A-N-D-R-O.
All right, next up, Tess Angst Mancia, and her favorite subject is also math.
Judges, is the next word 117?
Yes.
Very good. Tess, spell exuberant. Joyously, unrestrained, and enthusiastic. The students at Peyton Middle School gave the visiting astronaut an exuberant welcome. Exuberant.
Exuberant. EXUBERANT. Exuberant.
Correct.
Jessica George's favorite subject is earth science.
Jessica, the word is xylophone, a percussion musical instrument consisting of a series of wooden bars graduated in length to sound the musical scale and sounded by striking with two small wooden hammers. Many African musical instruments are variations of the xylophone. Xylophone.
Can I please have the language of origin?
The language of origin is Greek.
Are there any alternate pronunciations?
Yes, there are. 1, xylophone.
Xylophone is the main pronunciation. The alternate is xylophone.
Xylophone.
Can I please have the part of speech?
Noun.
Xylophone. X, Y, L, O, P, H, O, N, E. Xylophone.
That's correct.
And Aaliyah Denny's favorite subject is science.
Hi, Aaliyah. Spells souvenir. Something that serves as a reminder, a memento. Maura kept a seashell as a souvenir of her trip to the ocean. Souvenir.
Souvenir. SOUVEN. IER.
Souvenir is spelled S-O-U-V-E-N-I-R.
Christian Borden's favorite subject is English.
Christian, your word is quesadilla, a turnover made usually with a cheese filling. Joyce usually eats a quesadilla as an afternoon snack. Quesadilla.
Quesadilla. Q-U-E-S-A-D-I-L-L-A.
That is correct.
And next up, Colin Pokda. His favorite subject is social studies.
Colin, the word is bower, a sheltered or covered place in a garden made with boughs of trees or vines twined together, an arbor. The shade provided by the bower was much appreciated in the summer. Bower.
Sorry, could I have the language of origin, please?
The language of origin is English.
Bower. B-O-W-E-R. Bower.
Correct. And Alexa Brill, her favorite subject is science.
Alexa, the word next is acronym. A word formed from the initial letter or letters of each of the successive parts or major parts of a compound term. The word radar is an acronym of radio detection and ranging. Acronym.
ECRONYM. Acronym.
Acronym is spelled A-C-R-O-N-Y-M.
Victor Chen is another one who loves science.
Victor, the next word is periphery. Surrounding space, an area lying beyond the strict limits of a thing. Many villages dot the periphery of the extinct volcano. Periphery.
Could I have the language of origin, please?
The language of origin is Greek.
Periphery. P-E-R-I-P-H-E-R-Y. Periphery.
Correct.
Albert Wang, his favorite subjects are all of them.
Albert, your word is concerto. A virtuoso piece for solo instruments or voice and orchestra that usually has three contrasting movements. A violin concerto by Vivaldi concluded the orchestra's program. Concerto.
Concerto. C-O-N-C-E-R-T-O. Concerto.
Correct.
And next up, we've got Tyler Piper, and his favorite subject is English.
The word is mistletoe. A Eurasian hemiparasitic plant that has greenish stems, thick leathery leaves, small yellowish flowers, and waxy white glutinous berries that grows pendant from various, usually deciduous trees. Lance earned extra money in December by selling mistletoe at the mall. Mistletoe.
Mistletoe. M-I-S-T-L-E-T-O-E. Mistletoe.
Correct.
And I was wrong. Tyler's favorite subject is science. Sorry about that, Tyler. Next up, we've got Abigail Ray. Her favorite subject is science as well.
Abigail spells subterfuge. Deception by trickery or stratagem to conceal, escape, avoid, or evade. Ryan is anxious to learn details of the subterfuge the spy will employ next in the novel. Subterfuge.
Subterfuge. S-U-B-T-E-R-F-U-G-E. Subterfuge.
Correct.
Another future scientist, Sigda Patra.
Snigdha, the word is moly. Is that correct, judges? Yep. The word is moly. A highly spiced sauce made principally of chili and chocolate, but containing numerous other ingredients and served with meat as beef or turkey. Maria's recipe for mole requires 4 different kinds of chili peppers. Mole.
Are there any alternate pronunciations?
There are no alternate pronunciations.
Can you repeat the definition?
A highly spiced sauce made principally of chili and chocolate, but containing numerous other ingredients and served with meat as beef or turkey.
Mole. M-O-U-L-E-E. Mole.
The spelling of mole is M-O-L-E.
All right, next up, we have got Jinwen O, and her favorite school subject is orchestra.
Jingwen, the word is crescendo, the peak of a gradual increase, as in physical or emotional force or intensity. As soon as his boat sailed out of the harbor, Angus realized that the wind was nearing a crescendo. Crescendo.
Crescendo. C-R-E-S-C-E-N-D-O.
Correct.
Kenny Zhang, his favorite school subject is technology.
Kenny, spell tortoni. An ice cream made of heavy cream, minced almonds, chopped maraschino cherries, or other flavorings. Tortoni is definitely not the dessert for someone on a low-fat, low-calorie diet. Tortoni.
Are there any other pronunciations?
There are no other pronunciations.
Tortoni. T-O-R-T-O-N-I. Tortoni.
Correct.
Jessica Mullen's favorite subject is science.
Jessica, the word is nebbish. A timid, meek, or ineffectual person. I'll repeat that. A timid, meek, or ineffectual person. The father in sitcoms is often portrayed as a humbling, bumbling nebbish. Nebbish.
Can I have the language of origin, please?
The language of origin is Slavic to Yiddish.
Nebbish. K-N-E-B-I-S-H. Nebbish.
Nebbish is spelled N-E-B-B-I-S-H.
And Madison Groeling is a lover of reading and English.
Spell spinet. A compactly built upright piano of reduced height and usually reduced keyboard suitable for a limited space. When Grandma sat down at the spinet, the family gathered to sing carols. Spinet.
S-P-I-N-N-E-T.
Spinet is spelled S-P-I-N-E-T.
And Joshua Lacey Baldwin, c'est magnifique. He loves French.
Joshua, the word is monotonous, having no change or variety, wearisomely uniform. The lecturer's monotonous tone put half the audience to sleep. Monotonous.
Monotonous. M-O-N-O-T-O-N-O-U-S. Monotonous.
We'll wait for the judges to consider.
Is it all right? You said something after the T, right? Okay, please spell it again.
M-O-N-O-T-O-N-O-U-S. Monotonous.
That is correct.
Sarah Schwalbe, she is a future artist. She loves to draw.
Sarah, your word is cordovan, a variable color averaging a dark grayish red. Cordovan.
Any alternate?
Let me provide a sentence for you. I apologize. Kathy's purse matches the cordovan of her penny loafers. Cordovan.
Are there any alternate pronunciations?
There are none.
Language of origin?
Language of origin is from a Spanish geographical name.
Okay. Could you repeat the word, please?
Cordovan.
C-O-R-D-E-V-E-N?
Cordovan is spelled C-O-R-D-O-V-A-N.
And Cameron Graybell loves his social studies.
Cameron, spell kavya. Poetic composition in Sanskrit and other Indic language, characterized by decorative elaboration. Metaphors and similes abound in kavya, a 2,000-year-old literary form that also is characterized by the use of hyperbole to convey exuberance. Kavya.
Kavya. K-A-V-Y-A. Kavya.
Correct.
And Perry Canavo loves math because it's logical.
Spell protagonist, one who takes the leading part in a drama. The protagonist was portrayed with his faults as well as his virtues. Protagonist.
Protagonist. P-R-O-T-A-G-O-N-I-S-T. Protagonist.
Correct.
And Matt King's favorite subject is Latin.
Matt, the word is sashimi. Raw fish served as an appetizer and usually accompanied by a condiment. Servers carried around trays of sashimi and other hors d'oeuvres at the reception. Sashimi.
Can I have the language of origin, please?
The language of origin is Japanese.
Are there any alternate pronunciations?
There are no alternative pronunciations.
Sashimi. S-A-S-H-I-M-I. Sashimi.
That's correct.
And Bianca. Bianca's favorite subject in school is music.
Bianca, spell bolero, a Spanish dance to music in three-quarter time and characterized by sharp turns and revolutions of the body and stamping of the feet in syncopated rhythm. Miguel and Anna danced the bolero as the rest of the partygoers watched and clapped. Bolero.
Bolero. B-O-L-E-R-O. Bolero.
Correct.
Griffin Mariner's favorite subject is science because he likes to do the experiments.
Griffin, spell nabob, a man of great wealth. The Hollywood nabob rarely traveled without his personal chef, secretary, and masseur. Nabob.
Add the language of origin, please.
Originally Arabic, this word passed through Hindi before becoming English.
Okay. Nabob. N-A-B-O-B. Nabob.
Correct.
And because he likes the logical and useful nature of math, that's his favorite subject, Somil Agarwal.
Somil, the word is piazza, an open square in a town. A large sculptured fountain graced the center of the piazza. Piazza.
Language of origin, please.
This word came from Italian, which formed it from a Latin word.
Jim, I think it's piazza.
Are there any alternate pronunciations?
Yes. Piazza is the first pronunciation. Piazza.
Piazza.
Piazza is the second or the first?
Piazza is the first. Piazza is the second.
Very good. Piazza.
Piazza. P-I-A-Z-Z-A. Piazza.
Correct.
And I love this. Grace Getman's favorite subject is earth science because it rocks.
Grace, the word is lethargy. The quality or state of being lazy or indifference. Lassitude, apathy. The hot, humid air of the tropics spreads over newcomers to the region a feeling of lethargy. Lethargy.
Didn't interrupt you this time, did I? Lethargy. Lethargy. Lethargy.
Correct.
Elena Kenny's favorite subject is math. She likes to solve problems.
Spell nirvana, a place or state of rest, harmony, or pleasure. Fiona's idea of nirvana is a weekend at her lakeside cabin. Nirvana.
Nirvana. Nirvana. Nirvana.
Correct.
Joshua Wilk likes the logical nature of math.
Josh, the word is susceptible. Having such a constitution or temperament to be open, subject, or unresistant to some stimulus, influence, or agency. People who smoke are very susceptible to chronic bronchitis and emphysema. Susceptible.
susceptible. Susceptible.
Correct.
And Megan Graber finds science very interesting.
Megan, the word is keelhaul. Rebuke with great severity. Don knows his mother will keelhaul him if she catches him sneaking cookies from the kitchen. Keelhaul.
Keelhaul. Keelhaul. Keelhaul.
Correct.
And I believe that's the end of round 2, right?
That is correct.
So on to round 3. We have Tristan Piper, and Tristan has 4 brothers, including twins.
Judges, the first
her twin, excuse me.
The first word of round 3 will be?
145.
145. Thank you. Okay, Tristan, spell ergonomic. Of or relating to an applied science concerned with the characteristics of people that need to be considered in designing and arranging things that they use in order that people and things will interact most effectively and safely. The new ergonomic keyboard enables users to work at their computers in a more comfortable position. Ergonomic.
Can you tell me the language of origin?
The language of origin is Greek.
Ergonomic. ARAGONOMIC.
Ergonomic is spelled ERGONOMIC.
Tess Angst Mancia is Mexican-American, she puts down.
Tess, the next word is dressage. The execution by a horse of maneuvers involving changes of gait, pace, and airs in response to barely perceptible movements of a rider's hands, legs, and weight. Dressage.
Dressage. DRESSAGE. Dressage.
Correct.
Jessica Georges loves working on farms with animals and hopes to own and live on a farm someday.
Your word is guilder. Any of various silver coins, especially a Dutch gulden. The coin collector wanted to find out what the monetary value of his guilder would be if it were adjusted for inflation and converted to euros. Guilder.
May I please have the language of origin?
This word is an English modification of a Dutch word.
Can you please repeat the word?
Guilder.
Are there any alternate pronunciations?
There are no alternative pronunciations.
Guilder? G-U-I-L-D-E-R. Gilder.
Correct.
And Christian Borden likes to playing Xbox and likes to do sports.
The next word, Christian, is tsunami, a great wave from the sea produced by submarine earth movement or volcanic eruption, a tidal wave. The tsunami devastated the shores of 11 nations. Tsunami.
Tsunami. T-S-U-N-A-M-I. Tsunami.
Correct.
Colin Pokta 2 years ago made a wrestling robot that could push other robots out of the ring.
Colin, spell cadenza. A parenthetic flourish in the course of an aria or other solo piece, commonly just before the final or other important chord sequence. The clarinetist welcomed the cadenza as a chance to show off her virtuosity. Cadenza.
Are there any alternate pronunciations?
There are no alternative pronunciations.
Okay. Cadenza. C-A-D-E-N-Z-A. Cadenza.
Correct.
Victor Chen notes that he was born in Australia.
Victor, spell samurai. A military retainer of a Japanese feudal lord practicing the chivalric code of Bushido, privileged to wear two swords and having the power of life and death over the commoners. Deepak marveled at the metalwork in the armor of the samurai that was an exhibit last month. Samurai.
Samurai. S-A-M-U-R-A-I. Samurai.
Correct.
Albert Wang is bilingual, almost trilingual.
Spell pochismo. A term of United States origin borrowed into Mexican Spanish. Juan believes that not a single pochismo adds to the beauty of the Spanish language. Pochismo.
Pochismo. P-O-C-H-I-S-M-O. Pochismo.
Correct.
Tyler Piper, something I hope we get to see before the end of the day, likes to impersonate Batman.
Tyler, spell nougat. A confection made by mixing nuts or sometimes fruit pieces in a sugar paste whose composition is varied to give either a chewy or brittle consistency. Lynn's favorite chocolates are those that are filled with hazelnut nougat. Nougat.
Nougat. N-O-U-G-A-T. Nougat.
Correct.
Abigail Ray is a woman after my own heart. She loves roller coasters.
Abigail, the word is salmonella. Any bacterium of a genus of aerobic, rod-shaped bacteria that are all pathogenic for humans and other warm-blooded animals, and that are chiefly associated with various types of food poisoning and with acute gastrointestinal inflammation. Thorough cooking kills salmonella, which is why people are told to cook poultry completely. Salmonella.
Salmonella. S-A-L-M-O-N-E-L-L-A.
Correct.
Jinwen Oh has always wanted to be in a spelling bee, and now she is.
Spell extravaganza. A lavish or spectacular show or event. The Mardi Gras extravaganza in New Orleans has several carnival-like parades. Extravaganza.
Extravaganza. E-X-T-R-A-V-A-G-A-N-C-A.
Correct.
Kenny Zeng is a lover of reader. He loves the Percy Jackson book series.
Kenny, spell philanthropy. Goodwill toward others, especially as expressed through active efforts to promote human welfare. Humanitarianism. A few individuals with a well-developed sense of philanthropy can do wonders for society. Philanthropy.
Philanthropy. P-H-I-L-A-N-T-H-R-O-P-Y. Philanthropy.
Correct.
Joshua Lacey Baldwin can say hello in 9 languages.
Joshua, say and spell gazpacho, a soup made of uncooked chopped tomatoes, cucumbers, peppers, onion, garlic, and vinegar, as well as oil and condiments, served cold. The restaurant was famous for its gazpacho. Gazpacho.
Gazpacho. G-A-Z-P-A-C-H-O. Gazpacho?
Correct.
Cameron Graybell loves owls and lions.
The word is capitulation. The act or agreement of one that surrenders to an enemy upon stipulated terms. The capitulation took place on the battlefield at noon. Capitulation.
Capitulation. C-O-P-I-T-U-L-A-T-I-O-N. Capitulation.
Capitulation is spelled C-A-P-I-T-U-L-A-T-I-O-N.
And Perry Canavo has been a vegetarian since she was 6 years old.
Your word is dyslexia, a disturbance of the ability to read. In Maria's school, students with dyslexia are given special training to improve their reading, spelling, and writing. Dyslexia.
May I have the language of origin?
The word is from Greek.
Dyslexia. D-Y-S-L-E-X-I-A. Dyslexia.
Correct.
And Matt King has been writing a novel for almost 2 years now.
Matt, the word is Meistersinger. A member of any of various German guilds, especially of the 15th and 16th centuries, formed for the cultivation of poetry and music. Mr. Heinz can trace his family tree back to a Bavarian Meistersinger born in 1498. Meistersinger.
Can I have the language of origin, please?
This word is from an originally German word.
Are there any alternate pronunciations?
Yes. Meistersinger.
Can you please repeat the word?
Meistersinger.
Meistersinger. M-A-E-S-T-E-R-S-I-N-G-E-R.
Meistersinger is spelled M-E-I-S-T-E-R-S-I-N-G-E-R. Meistersinger.
And Bianca Gaskin, she was born prematurely, weighing in at 4 pounds.
Bianca spelled regatta. This word is an organized series of rowing, speedboat, or sailing races. The famous rowing regatta on Henley-on-Thames has been held each year since 1839. Regatta.
Regatta. R-E-G-A-T-T-A. Regatta.
Correct.
Griffin Mariner has been in 5 plays in the past year.
Griffin, the word is erudite, characterized by a love of knowledge for its own sake, devoted to the pursuit of learning. The speaker's presentation was a compilation of research that would interest only the most erudite scholars in his field. Erudite.
Erudite. E-R-U-D-I-T-E. Erudite.
Correct.
Somil Agarwal likes to play tennis, watch TV, and read.
Somil spells succotash, a mixture of lima beans or shell beans and kernels of a young corn cooked together. Lena enticed her children to eat succotash by topping it with melted cheese. Succotash.
Language of origin, please.
This word is of Algonquin origin.
Part of speech, please.
Noun.
Are there any alternate pronunciations?
There are no alternative pronunciations.
Succotash. S-U-C-C-O-T-A-S-H. Succotash?
Correct.
Grace Getman says she barely escaped being born on April Fool's Day.
Grace, your word is macrame. A coarse lace or decorative fringe made by knotting threads or cords in a geometrical pattern. Penny prefers to use soft yarn in her macrame. Macrame.
Macrame. M-A-C-R-A-M-E. Macrame.
Correct.
Okay, hold on to your pants here. Elena Kenny's uncle is the voice of SpongeBob SquarePants.
That is fun. Grace, excuse me, Elena, I apologize. Elena, spell Stollen. A sweet yeast bread containing fruits and nuts, usually made in a long, oval loaf. Henrietta found a recipe for Stollen in her German cookbook. Stollen.
Stolen. S-T-O-L-L-E-N. Stolen.
Correct.
Joshua Wilk has his own little zoo. He's got 2 dogs, 2 birds, a tortoise, and a hamster.
Josh, the next word is boudoir. A woman's dressing room, bedroom, or private sitting room. The boudoir adjacent to the master bedroom was, to Brooke, the most fascinating room on the tour. Boudoir.
Jim, boudoir.
Boudoir.
Is the language of origin French?
That is correct.
B-O-U-D-O-I-R-E. Boudoir.
Incorrect. The word is spelled B-O-U-D-O-I-R.
And Megan Graber loves to travel.
Megan, the next word is triumvirate. A group, party, or association of 3. The responsibility for making schools safe belongs to a triumvirate: teachers, administrators, and parents. Triumvirate.
Triumvirate. T-R-I-U-M-V-I-R-A-T-E. Triumvirate.
Correct.
And that finishes that round. We now move into our next round.
197.
All righty.
And we're going to begin with Tess Angst Mancia, whose favorite food is enchiladas.
Tess, the next word is trapak. A fiery Ukrainian folk dance performed by men and featuring an extension of the legs alternately from a squatting position. Casey's favorite characters in the Nutcracker are the Cossacks who dance the trapak. Trapak.
Trapak. T-R-E-P-A-K. Trapak.
Correct.
Jessica George's favorite food is baklava.
Jessica, spell forsythia. Any plant of a small genus of ornamental shrubs in opposite leaves and bright yellow bell-shaped flowers which appear before the leaves in early spring. The gardener planted forsythia along the entire outer edge of the yard. Forsythia.
May I please have the language of origin?
This word is from a British name.
Are there any alternate pronunciations?
Yes, there are. There are 2. There's forsythia and forsythia.
May I please have the part of speech?
Noun.
Forsythia. F-O-R S Y-T-H-I-A. Forsythia.
Correct. Christian Borden, man after my own heart. He likes steak.
Christian spell camphor. A tough gum-like substance obtained especially from the wood and bark of the camphor tree and used as a stimulant in medicine and as an insect repellent. Whenever Johnny had a cold, his mother spreads on his chest an aromatic ointment containing camphor. Camphor.
Camphor. C-A-M-P-H-E-R.
Camphor is spelled C-A-M-P-H-O-R.
Colin Pokta. A good evening is when it has pizza in it.
Colin, the word is infinitesimal. Immeasurably or incalculably small, very minute. Infinitesimal yellow flecks on the leaf made it appear metallic. Infinitesimal.
I-N-F-I-N-I-T-E-S. M-A-L.
Infinitesimal is spelled I-N-F-I-N-I-T-E-S-I-M-A-L.
Victor Chen loves frappuccinos.
Victor, your word is longloff. Cross-country running or racing on skis. The skis used in longloff are different from those used in downhill skiing. Longloff.
Are there any alternate pronunciations?
There are no alternate pronunciations.
Could I have the language of origin?
This word is from an originally German word.
Could you repeat the word?
Longloff.
Longloff. L-A-N-G-L-A-U-F. Longloff.
Correct.
Albert Wang likes all food.
Albert, spell recidivist. One who persists in crime, a habitual criminal. The recidivist was placed in a prison counseling program. Recidivist.
Recidivist. R-E-C-I-V-I-D-I-S-T. Recidivist.
Recidivist is spelled R-E-C-I-D-I-V-I-S-T.
Another pizza lover, Tyler Piper.
Tyler spelled nemesis, a formidable and usually victorious rival or opponent. The Tigers were defeated by the first-rate pitching of their old nemesis. Nemesis.
Nemesis. N-E-M-E-S-I-S. Nemesis.
Correct.
And Abigail Ray, she loves sushi.
Abigail, spell verboten.
Verboten.
Verboten is the first pronunciation of this word, verboten. Forbidden, especially prohibited by dictate. Smoking indoors is verboten in most states. Verboten.
Are there any alternate pronunciations?
Yes. Verboten and verboten.
It's verboten and verboten and verboten.
Verboten. Verboten.
Correct.
And Jinwen O loves French fries.
When the next word is serendipity, an assumed gift for finding valuable or agreeable things not sought for. The discovery of penicillin as an antibiotic was largely a matter of serendipity. Serendipity.
Serendipity. Serendipity.
Correct.
My guess is that when Kenny Zhang watches a Super Bowl, he'll be eating chicken wings.
Can he spell lieutenant? A commissioned officer in the Army, Navy, Air Force, or Marine Corps. At the end of the novel, the young naval hero was finally promoted to lieutenant. Lieutenant.
Are there any other pronunciations for this word?
There are no other pronunciations.
What's the origin of this word?
This is originally Latin, then went through French before becoming English.
Lieutenant. L-I-E-U-T-E-N-A-N-T. Lieutenant.
Correct.
And Joshua Lacey Baldwin loves sesame chicken.
Joshua, we're going to move on. Judges, I'll ask if we can move to 208.
Okay.
The word is quisling, a traitorous national who aids the invader of his country and often serves as chief agent or puppet governor. Many French citizens thought that Marshal Pétain, head of the Vichy regime during World War II, was little better than a quisling. Quisling.
May I please have the language of origin?
This word is from a Norwegian name.
Are there any alternate pronunciations?
There are no alternate pronunciations.
Quisling. Q-U-I-Z-L-I-N-G. Quisling.
Q-U-I-S-L-I-N-G. Quisling.
Perry Canavo, she loves spinach quiche.
Perry, the word is indigenous. Originating or developing or produced naturally in a particular land or region or environment. The evergreen huckleberry is indigenous to the Pacific coast of the United States. Indigenous.
Are there any alternate pronunciations?
There are no alternate pronunciations.
May I have the language of origin?
This word is from Latin.
Indigenous. I-N-D-I-G-E-N-O-U-S. Indigenous.
Correct.
Bianca Gaskin loves chicken tenders.
Okay, Bianca, spell karaoke. A device that plays instrumental accompaniments for a selection of songs to which the user sings along. No one knew Daniel had musical talent until he sang with a karaoke at the Fall Festival. Karaoke.
Karaoke. K-A-R-A-O-K-E. Karaoke.
Correct.
Griffin Mariner can have lunch with Bianca. He likes chicken tenders too.
Your word, Griffin, is charpoy. A bed consisting of a frame strung with tapes or light rope used especially in India. Mira found the charpoy and feather mattress in her hotel room surprisingly comfortable. Charpoy.
Charpoy. C-H-A-R-P-O-Y. Charpoy.
Correct.
Somil Agarwal loves sushi.
All right. Samil. Spell Panglossian. Marked by the view that all is for the best in this best of possible worlds. Voltaire mocked the philosophy of Leibniz as a Panglossian absurdity. Panglossian.
Can you repeat the pronunciation one more time?
Panglossian.
Panglossian?
Correct.
Are there any alternate pronunciations?
No.
Language of origin, please.
Language of origin. This word is from a French literary name that was formed from two Greek-derived elements.
Part of speech?
Adjective.
Panglossian. P-A-N-G-L-O-S-S-I-A-N. Panglossian?
Correct.
Grace Getman, a woman after my own heart. She loves bacon.
Grace spells zucchini. A slender summer squash with a very dark green or blackish skin and thick greenish white or creamy white tender flesh. Tim picked a large zucchini from his garden. Zucchini.
Zucchini. Z-U-C-C-H-I-N-I. Zucchini.
Correct.
Elena Kenny loves brownies.
All right, Elena, the next word is tertiary. Third in order or importance, preceded by two others. Hitting a home run was tertiary to Larry. Getting on base and winning the game were more critical. Tertiary.
Tertiary. T-E-R-T-I-A-R-Y. Tertiary.
Correct.
Megan Graber loves tortellini.
Megan, the word is ephemeral. Lasting or existing briefly. Temporary. After their hard-fought championship game, the winning soccer team found that their bruises were ephemeral, but their pride was long-lasting. Ephemeral.
Ephemeral. E-P-H-E-M. A-R-A-L.
Ephemeral is E-P-H-E-M-E-R-A-L.
And that finishes that round. We will move on to our next round. Our first contestant is Tess Enks Mancia, and she'd like her first real job to be an engineer.
And we will begin, judges, with which word for this round?
251.
Thank you. Test spell mercerize. Give cotton, yarn, or cloth luster, strength, and receptiveness to dyes by treatment under tension with caustic soda. Cloth manufacturers almost always mercerize cotton today. Mercerize.
Are there any alternate pronunciations?
There are no alternative pronunciations.
Would you do the definition again?
Give cotton, yarn, or cloth luster, strength, and receptiveness to dyes by treatment under tension with caustic soda.
Mercerize. M-E-R-C-E-R-I-Z-E. Mercerize.
Correct.
Jessica Georges would like to be a pediatrician.
Jessica, the word is conquistador, a conqueror, specifically any one of the leaders in the Spanish conquest of America, especially of Mexico and Peru, in the 16th century. Mr. Sanchez found the helmet of a conquistador deep in the canyon.
Could you please repeat the word?
Conquistador.
Can I please have the language of origin?
This word is from the word that went from Latin to Spanish.
Are there any alternate pronunciations?
Yes, there are. Conquistador, conquistador, conquistador.
This conquistador is the first one, and conquistador and conquistador.
Conquistador?
Correct.
And Jim, could you say that one more time?
Conquistador.
Conquistador. Yes.
Conquistador. C-O-N-Q-U I-S-T-A-D-O-R. Conquistador?
Correct.
Victor Chen would like to be a neurologist.
Victor, your next work is glockenspiel, a percussion musical instrument consisting of a series of graduated metal bars tuned to the chromatic scale and played with two hammers. The glockenspiel added a unique dimension to the band's rendition of Beethoven's Ode to Joy. Glockenspiel.
Could I have the language of origin, please?
This word is from a Celtic-driven German word plus a German word.
Glockenspiel. Glockenspiel. Glockenspiel.
Correct.
And Tyler Piper would love to be a police officer.
Tyler, this word is Meiji. Of, relating to, or having the characteristics of the period of the reign of the Japanese Emperor Mutsuhito. The capital of Japan was moved from Kyoto to Tokyo during the Meiji era. And the word is Meiji.
Can I please have the language of origin?
This word is from Japanese.
Meiji. M-E-I-J-I. Meiji.
Correct.
And Abigail Ray would love to be a large animal veterinarian.
Abigail, spell Eocene. Of or relating to the second principal subdivision of the Tertiary geologic period, used commonly of the epoch following the Paleocene and preceding the Oligocene. The geologic timetable indicated that early forms of many modern mammals appeared during the Eocene epoch. Eocene.
Eocene. E-O-S-C-E-I-N.
Eocene is spelled E-O-C-E-N-E.
Jinwen O would love to be a snack seller.
Jinwen, spell Schipperke. A dog of a Belgian breed of small, stocky black dogs with foxy head and erect triangular ears, developed originally chiefly for use as a watchdog on canal boats. Andrew named his Schipperke Captain. Schipperke.
Language of origin, please.
This word is from a Dutch word that went into Flemish.
Are there any other pronunciations?
Yes, there are. Schipperke.
The alternate is Skipperke.
Skipperke. Skipperkey.
The spelling of Schipperke is Schipperke. Schipperke.
Another future engineer, Kenny Zeng.
Kenny, this word is preba, a lord or chief. The preba offered Devi a sweet from a golden tray.
Jim?
Yes.
Preba.
Preba.
Preba
is the word.
Can I have the origin, please?
This word is from Sanskrit.
I'm sorry, Jim. It's Preba is correct.
Preba.
Are there any other pronunciations?
There are no alternative pronunciations.
Preba.
So it's Preba.
Preba?
Preba.
P-R-U-H-B-A.
Preba is spelled P-R-A-B-H-U.
Perry Canavo would love to be a sports writer.
Perry, the word is détente, a slackening or relaxing, especially an easing or relaxation of strained relations and political tensions between nations. The 1970s were a period of détente between the United States and the Soviet Union. Détente.
May I have the language of origin, please?
This word came from French, which formed it from a Latin word.
Are there any alternate pronunciations?
Yes, there are. There is one. Détente.
Détente. There's détente and détente. Détente is the second one.
Détente. D-E-T-A-N-T-E, détente.
Détente is spelled D-E-T-E-N-T-E. Détente.
Bianca Gaskin wants to be an actress.
Bianca, spell vivace in a brisk, spirited manner used as a direction in music. To her teacher's frustration, Marcy plays every piece as if it were marked to be performed vivace. Vivace.
Vivace. V-I-V-A-C-E. Vivace.
That is correct.
Griffin Mariner would love to be a woodworker.
Griffin, your word is sauerbraten. Oven roasted or pot roasted beef marinated in a vinegar solution with peppercorns, garlic, onions, and bay leaves before cooking. Phil's favorite German restaurant features sauerbraten during Oktoberfest. Sauerbraten.
Can I have the language of origin, please?
This word is from an originally German word.
Sauerbraten. Z-O-U-R-B-R-O-T-E-N. Sauerbraten.
Sauerbraten is S-A-U-E-R-B-R-A-T-E-N.
Somil Agarwal would love to be a research scientist.
Somil, the next word is hemerocallis. A genus of Eurasian herbs of the family Liliaceae with fibrous fleshy roots, basal linear leaves, and showy flowers in small clusters on naked scapes. The daylily, which belongs to the genus Hemerocallis, has blossoms that close at night. Hemerocallis.
Hemerocallis. Excuse me. Hemerocallis. Hemerocallis. Yeah. Language of origin, please.
This word is from an originally Greek word, passed into Latin.
Language of origin, please.
I'm sorry. The word is from an originally Greek word that passed into Latin.
Are there any alternate pronunciations?
There are no alternative pronunciations.
Hemerocallis. Hemerocallis. Hemerocallis.
Correct.
Grace Getman would like to be a lawyer or a humanitarian aid worker.
Grace, this next word is balalaika, an instrument of the guitar having a an instrument of the guitar having a triangular wooden body and from 2 to 4 strings. Yevgeny strummed the balalaika and sang a Ukrainian folk song. Balalaika.
Balalaika. B-A-L-A-L-A-I-K-A. Balalaika.
Correct.
Elena Kenny would like to be a pediatrician.
All right. Elena. The next word is Sightgeber. An environmental agent or event that provides the stimulus for setting or resetting the biological clock of an organism. Frederick used a Sightgeber consisting of his bedroom lamp hooked to a timer prior to his trip and was able to avoid severe jet lag. The word is Sightgeber.
Sightgeber. Z-E-I-T-G-E-B-E-R. Sightgeber.
Correct.
And that brings that round to a close. We are going to move right on to our next round. First contestant is Tess Anks Mancia, and she loves to dance and jazz band.
Judges, just to confirm, the next word will be 333.
Yes.
Tess, this word is Everest, the highest point, climax, apex. The athlete retired as the Everest of her career, feeling that she had accomplished everything she'd wanted to. Everest.
Are there any alternate pronunciations?
Yes. Everest, Everest.
Language of origin?
This word is from a geographical name.
Everest. E-V-E-R-E-S-T. Everest.
Correct.
Jessica Georges loves musical theater and chorus.
Jessica, spell normalcy, the quality or state of being confronted to a type, standard, or regular pattern. Jordan, who worked in retail, was always grateful for the end of the holiday season and a return to normalcy. Normalcy.
May I please have the language of origin?
This word consists of a Latin part and an English combining form.
Are there any alternate pronunciations?
There are no alternate pronunciations.
May I please have the part of speech?
It is a noun.
Normalcy. N-O-R-M-A-L-C-Y. Normalcy.
Correct.
Victor Chen loves playing the violin in the chamber orchestra.
Victor, your next word is addenda. Explanations, comments, or additional items appended to a book. Gregory's book had over 50 pages of addenda. Addenda.
Addenda. A-D-E-N-D-A. Addenda.
Addenda is spelled A-D-D-E-N-D-A.
Tyler Piper plays two brass instruments, the baritone and the trumpet.
Tyler, spell opali. A small greenish shore fish of the California coast that feeds chiefly on seaweeds and is a minor food fish. The opali has a small mouth and a strong tail fin. Opali.
Is there any other pronunciations?
No alternate pronunciations.
Opali. O-P-A-L-Z-Y. Opali.
Opali is spelled O-P-A-L-E-Y-E.
Bianca Gaskin. She likes to dance competitively, jazz, lyrical, tap, and music theater.
Bianca, your next word is dependable. Trustworthy. When hiring, companies look for dependable employees who will complete their work on time. Dependable.
Dependable. D-E-P-E-N-D-A-B-L-E. Dependable.
Correct.
Samil Agarwal plays the piano and the violin in the orchestra.
Samil, spell ravaged. Laid waste to, worked havoc or devastation upon, plundered. The emerald ash borer has ravaged around 200 million ash trees since it was introduced to the United States. Ravaged.
Ravaged. Language origin, please.
This word is from French.
Are there any alternate pronunciations?
1. Ravaged.
Part of speech, please.
Verb.
Ravaged. R-A-V-A-G-E-D. Ravaged.
Correct.
Grace Getman, it likes to be part of the Senate at school.
Grace, spell calorific. Of or relating to heat or to calories. Productive of heat. Calorific value is the amount of heat produced by the complete combustion of a material or fuel. Calorific.
Any alternate pronunciations here?
No alternate pronunciations.
No luck. Calorific. C-A-L-O-R-I-F-I-C. Calorific.
Correct.
And Elena Kenny likes to sing as well as play the piano and the flute.
Elena, spell parish. The ecclesiastical unit of area committed to one pastor, collectively. The residents of such area or the members of one church. Father Johnson bought a car so he could visit everyone in his parish. Parish.
Parish. P-A-R-I-S-H. Parish.
Correct.
And that brings us to the close of that round. We will start our next round in this competition, and we begin with contestant 29, Tess Angst Mancia. She describes herself as happy, enthusiastic, and respectful.
Judges, if you would confirm where we'd start the next round?
Yes, it's 393.
Yeah.
We're starting at 393.
Thank you. Test, the word is cavalcade, a procession of riders or carriages. The king was at the head of the cavalcade proceeding toward the Duke of Parma. Cavalcade.
Are there any alternate pronunciations?
No alternate pronunciations.
Language of origin?
This word is from a Latin word that became Italian and then French.
Cavalcade. CAV ALCADE, cavalcade.
Correct.
Jessica Georges describes herself as confident, musical, and intelligent.
Jessica, your word is fritillary. Any of a large genus of butterflies, mostly dull brownish yellow above with small black spots or markings and with silvery spots on the underside of the hind wings. As Cora was tending her garden, she observed a crab spider capturing a fritillary on a flower. Fritillary.
Are there any alternate pronunciations?
No alternate pronunciations.
May I please have the language of origin?
This is a Latin word.
Fritillary? Can you please repeat the word?
Fritillary.
Fritillary. Fritillary, fritillary.
Fritillary is spelled Fritillary. Fritillary.
Bianca Gaskin describes herself as meticulous, artistic, and petite.
Bianca, spell bariatrics. A branch of medicine that deals with the treatment of obesity. Let me correct the pronunciation of that. Bariatrics. A branch of medicine that deals with the treatment of obesity. After losing weight himself, Dr. Wright became interested in bariatrics. Bariatrics.
Can you repeat the word, please?
Bariatrics.
Bariatrics. Bariatrics. Bariatrics.
That's correct.
So Emil Agarwal refers to himself as curious, motivated, and hardworking.
Samil, the next word is denticulate. Having small teeth, covered with small pointed projections. The archaeologist unearthed a denticulate The archaeologist unearthed a denticulate tool that early humans used for shredding food. Denticulate.
Denticulate. Am I pronouncing it correctly? Denticulate?
That is correct.
Say it one more time.
Denticulate.
Denticulate.
Denticulate. Yeah. Language origin, please.
The word is from Latin.
Are there any alternate pronunciations?
There is one. Denticulate.
Part of speech?
Adjective.
Can you repeat the definition one more time, please?
Having small teeth covered with small pointed projections.
Denticulate. D-E-N-T-I-C-U-L-A-T-E. Denticulate.
Correct.
Grace Getman would love to catch up on sleep. Sounds like one of her favorite activities.
Grace, the word is zirconium. A steel gray, strong, ductile, high melting metallic element that occurs widely in combined form and that is used in steel making and other industrial processes. Zirconium is more plentiful than copper and several other well-known metals. Zirconium.
Zirconium or zirconium? I'm sorry.
Judges, how shall I respond?
Zirconium.
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 Zirconium. Okay, yeah, I know I'm butchering it, but you know, give me a shot.
Okay.
Zirconium. Any alternates?
No alternative pronunciation.
Language of origin.
This word consists of a part that went from Italian to French to German plus a Latin combining form.
Oh, here goes nothing. It's C-I-R-C-O-N-M-I-U-M. Zirconium.
Zirconium is spelled Z-I-R-C-O-N-I-U-M.
And Elena Kenny describes herself as dedicated, perfectionist, and fun.
Elena, the word is endorphin. Any of a group of proteins with potent pain-killing properties that occur naturally in the brain. In long-distance runners, elevated blood levels of endorphin can reduce the pain of sustained exertion. Endorphin.
Endorphin. E-N-D-O-R-P-H-I-N. Endorphin.
Correct.
And that brings that round to a close. We're down to our 4 final contestants. We will begin the next round. Our first contestant is number 29, Tess Angst Mancia.
And judges once again confirm the start of the next round?
We keep going.
We'll keep going.
And I'll just say her least favorite food, asparagus.
All right. Tess, our next word is heliocentric. Having or relating to the sun at the center. Copernicus proposed in the 16th century a heliocentric theory of planetary arrangement. Heliocentric.
Heliocentric. H-E-L-I-O-C-E-N-T-R-I-C. Heliocentric.
Correct.
Bianca Gaskin doesn't like her vegetables.
Bianca, spell neoprene. A synthetic rubber characterized by superior resistance to oils, gasoline, sunlight, ozone, and heat, and by lower permeability to gases than natural rubber. Diana and Ed wore wetsuits made of neoprene when they water skied on the chilly lake. Neoprene.
Neoprene. Can I have the language of origin, please?
This word consists of a Greek part plus a part from international scientific vocabulary.
Neoprene. Neoprene, neoprene.
Correct.
Samil Agarwal loves all food.
Samil, our next word is androcracy, political and social supremacy of men. Androcracy was the norm everywhere in the ancient Mediterranean region. Androcracy.
Androcracy? Am I pronouncing it correctly? Androcracy?
Androcracy.
Language of origin, please.
This word consists of two Greek parts.
Part of speech, please.
Noun.
Are there any alternate pronunciations?
No alternate pronunciations.
Can you repeat the definition one more time?
Political and social supremacy of men.
Androcracy. A-N-D-R-O-C-R-A-C-Y. Androcracy.
Correct.
Elena Kenny doesn't like mint.
Elena, your next word is ecocide, the destruction of large areas of the natural environment. Some causes of ecocide are volcanoes, meteors, ice ages, solar radiation, and fire. Ecocide.
Ecocide. E-C-O-C-I-D-E. Ecocide.
Correct.
We move on to our next level, our next round. We begin with Tess Angst Mancia, and we're down to 4. It's getting tight.
Tess, your next word is grimoire, a magician's manual for invoking demons and the spirits of the dead. The witch looked in her grimoire to find a spell to change the child into a rat. Grimoire.
Are there any alternate pronunciations?
No alternate pronunciations.
Language of origin?
This word is from a French word.
Grimoire. G-R-I-M-M-O-I-R-E. Grimoire.
Grimoire is spelled G-R-I-M-O-I-R-E.
All right, Bianca Gaskin is up next.
Bianca, the word is Kantian, of or relating to the German philosopher Immanuel Kant. Professor Smith's lectures betrayed a strong bias toward Kantian metaphysics. Kantian.
Kantian. Can I have the language of origin, please?
This word is from a German name.
Kantian. K-A-N-T-I-A-N. Kantian.
Correct.
And next up, Somil Agarwal.
Samil, spell chivalrous, marked by a special courtesy and high-minded, disinterested consideration to women. Chivalrous behaviors of previous generations are less common in today's atmosphere of equal rights for women. Chivalrous.
Chivalrous or chivalrous? Chivalrous.
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 Its pronunciation is correct.
Language of origin, please.
This word is from a French word that then became English.
Are there any alternate pronunciations?
No alternate pronunciation.
Part of speech?
Adjective.
Can you use it in a sentence one more time, please?
Chivalrous behaviors of previous generations are less common in today's atmosphere of equal rights for women.
Chivalrous. C-H-I-V-A-L-R-O-U-S. Chivalrous.
Correct.
And final contestant for this round, Elena Kenny.
Elena, your next word is musculature. The muscles of an animal that are related to each other and function together. Dissection of the frog revealed its underlying musculature. Musculature.
Musculature. M-U-S-C-U-L-A-T-U-R-E. Musculature.
Correct.
And we move on to the next round. Our first contestant this round, Bianca Gaskin from McNamara Elementary.
Bianca, your word is opponency, the state or condition of being one that opposes. Despite the powerful senator's opponency, the bill was passed and became law. Opponency.
Can you repeat the word, please?
Opponency.
Opponency? O-P-P-O-N-E-N-C-Y. Opponency?
Correct.
And next up, Somil Agarwal.
Somil, this next word is ketone. Any of a class of organic compounds, as acetone, that are characterized by a carbonyl group attached to two carbon atoms. Certain diseases in humans are marked by the presence of excessive amounts of ketone in the circulatory system. Ketone.
Keto.
Ketone.
Ketone. Language of origin, please.
This word is from an originally German word.
Part of speech, please.
Noun.
Can you use it in a sentence one more time?
Certain diseases in humans are marked by the presence of excessive amounts of ketone in the circulatory system.
Definition one more time, please.
Any of a class of organic compounds, as acetone, that are characterized by a carbonyl group attached to two carbon atoms.
Ketone. K-I-E-T-O-N-E. Ketone.
Ketone is spelled K-E-T-O-N-E.
And Elena Kenny, next up.
Elena, this next word is nugatory. Having little or no consequence. Worthless. The prize Jeff won at the carnival was just a nugatory plastic trinket. Nugatory.
Nugatory. N-U-G-A-T-O-R-Y. Nugatory.
Correct.
And that brings that round to a close. With two remaining contestants, we begin the next round with Bianca Gaskin.
Bianca, your next word is aquacade. A water spectacle that consists usually of exhibitions of swimming and diving with musical accompaniments. Diana and her sisters performed a water ballet at last year's aquacade. Aquacade.
Can I have the language of origin, please?
This word consists of two Latin elements.
Aquacade. A-Q-U-I-C-A-D-E. Aquacade.
Aquacade is spelled A-Q-U-A-C-A-D-E.
And Elena Kenny is next up.
Elena, you have the opportunity to spell this word correctly, and then if you do so, you'll receive another word with the opportunity to win the spelling bee. First word is rostrum. A pulpit or platform occupied by an orator or public speaker. Robin stepped up on the rostrum, took a drink of water, and then began her speech. Rostrum.
Rostrum. R-O-S-T-R-U-M. Rostrum.
That's correct. The next word is scarab. Just want to confirm with the judges the pronunciation of that word. Scarab. Any of various, usually rather large beetles that have the plate or shield expanded to cover the mouth parts and are typically dung beetles. To the ancient Egyptians, the scarab was a symbol of Khepri, the early morning manifestation of the sun god Ra. Scarab.
Scarab. S-C-A-R-A-B. Scarab.
That is correct. Elena, congratulations.
Thank you.
You are the winner of the 2014 WCNY Post-Standard Spelling Bee.
Congratulations,
Outstanding
Elena.
work. To everyone, we are so glad that our students brought us together today like this, and we are going to take a break. And when we return, we'll spend a little time with Elena, the winner of the 2014 WCNY Post-Standard Spelling Bee.
It was America's second battle for independence. The War of 1812 helped turn the tide for an underdog nation to be recognized as a new world power. But with each passing year, there is less physical evidence of this significant part of New York history. A committed few tell its stories and fight to save sacred ground before it's lost for future generations. Losing Ground premieres February 10th at 9 p.m. only on WCNY.
We are on this road together, this journey to a healthier and happier life. With each step forward, we make a choice to eat right, exercise a bit, and engage with those around us. Cycle of Health is WCNY's new weekly program. Each week, our physicians will cycle through 3 stories of compassion and hope. Cycle of Health premieres February 3rd on WCNY.
It's such a unique story. It's such a New York story, yet it's such a global story.
But sportscasting is at its best when you can feel it. I mean, Marty totally embodied that.
He was just so helpful to me and so many other young broadcasters.
Marty Glickman represented the purity of sport and almost a primal feeling when you first have a catch with your dad. That's what emanated from Marty's broadcasts.
Coming in February on Central New York Public Television.
If you haven't seen the WCNY magazine lately, you don't know what you've been missing. The WCNY magazine is filled with original stories about Central New York, the latest on your favorite WCNY television and radio programs, the inside scoop on new ones, and an updated program guide that makes it easy to find all your favorite shows. The WCNY magazine is published 6 times a year, but isn't available in stores or on newsstands. It's mailed directly to the homes of WCNY members who join at the basic $52 level and above. See what you've been missing. Become a member today.
And welcome back. An exciting finale. Wasn't that fun?
Outstanding, John. We want to congratulate a couple of young women who are actually repeat performers here at the Spelling Bee. First, I want to introduce again Bianca, who was our semifinalist, our runner-up. Bianca, this is your 2nd or 3rd year here? Your 2nd year. Congratulations. You did wonderfully. It was a great job. You went the whole distance. And Elena, this is also your return to the Spelling Bee. Congratulations.
Thank you.
We want to give Taylor an opportunity to present you with the first prize here for the Spelling Bee.
Congratulations, Elena.
Thank you.
A huge dictionary for you.
How did either one of you girls prepare for this? I mean, just hours and hours of study?
Yeah, I studied a lot from lists that I found online, and just hours and hours.
Did your family give you some room to do some studying, Bianca?
Kind of.
Yeah, kind of.
My dad took care of my sister when my mom and I went out to study.
Outstanding, outstanding.
Nice.
Well, congratulations to you both, and we're so glad that you spent time with us. Folks, this is a spectacular way to spend time with children, and they are our future, as you can imagine, and they are great, great kids, as was the entire panel of 34 students who joined us here for the 2014 WCNY Post-Standard Spelling Bee. On behalf of John English and our judges and everyone here at WCNY, thanks for watching. We'll see you next year.